Hello, 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 my beautiful, beautiful Sierra Leoneans. Also on the world, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is, but we a good evening to we, good night to we, also America. So we don't come back again with another edition of social media review. And today we tell God thank you because we are there live. If we watch we all tell God thank you. We know say some people sick among we, some people they mourn among we lost some people them, but let God comfort them, let God bless we, and they when they were sick, let God give them medicine. We don't come back again for talk about salon business. And today we the talk of waiting the newspaper, then a free tongue they say. Waiting, make headline and then newspaper them, na free tongue, where they talk on the social issues, the political issues, and the economic issues of Salone. And today, one of the thing them way headline na the paper them, we talk on the Commonwealth Parliament Association that don't suspend we because we not pay with dues we're supposed for pay. And we go up much per day for let we know, what you not think, and we say go give you your opinion because where you there, we say you not pay you rent, where you there, we say you not pay you bill, you they get bad credits in America. And it look like say we don't get bad credits because we not pay with dues where we supposed for pay, and then they not get for look good for we. Also, we get again the talk on the investigation of the massive failure of the lawyer. Then we will take exam where 60% of them fail. Then they back and not look good for we country. 60% fail the exam. So waiting at the reason they will then fail the exam. Waiting at the reason, is it because these new governments don't tight all inside the way people them be they spy or whatever? We don't know waiting at the reason them. Why make them fail this exam? We go up much day small bits. Then we get then put again one case we come up where then talk of the bank governor of Sierra Leone fire 3 employees there. They say because they mix for corruption. But then they come back, the Attorney General clear their name, then say they don't get no case, they don't get nothing for make them. But the bank governor and the bank administration, they don't want to hire them 3 people. Yeah, is it right? Is it fair? We don't know what's in the reason. We go up much small per day. Then we see the MP them, they don't begin to do their work small. But one of the case they were one of the petition they were there before them. Now the one where President Biobi put say any man where they catch, where rape a child or where penetrate a child, then go life imprisonment. So Parliament don't sign that bill there. So any man will touch Pekin, when a small Pekin, or will penetrate small Pekin, because so we get some sick people there. We get pelifire there among we brother them, we papa them, we uncle them. We get there among we. When then they do people Pekin, then they touch them young Pekin and some the young Pekin and say for them born. And then now the law don't they don't team up tanga one. They don't pass and they say anybody when engage where you touch a Pekin, where you molest a Pekin, they can prove and say you molest and when they lock you up, you know go see the light of day again. At Pademba Road, you go die or whoever prison and can you go. Also, we want for talk on something we then do. What this government do, wow, gladdy. Say because it puts we up to date, it puts we improve technology in our country. We see this week here, Friday was it, or Thursday, Dr. Moina Senge, the Minister of Innovation, that new, young, vibrant Sierra Leone man, they don't come with this dsti.org.sl. It's a website where they don't put together. It's a program data where they don't put together, where it give you what in the DSTI mean, Directorate of Science, Technology and Innovation, that in department. It don't make a website, it don't make a hub where you go there, where you go find out boku thing them but SALONE. And one of the things that way they but education, but finance, they inside the hub. And we go demonstrate a little bit for just show how people then go inside there, especially where demonstrate with the school, because then still they work on them. They're not done finally, but they don't begin, they don't kick off up. If you want to find out, we get over 10,000 school in Afrito. All that school they where they go do survey, then get all the school them. Some school they approve them. Now the website you go see they approve some school them. Some school them they get problem. They not approve them. Some school get expand them. Some school get question mark. Because until I know say this thing we don't go on for the longest time. Everybody they go build palm body say they call on school. Where sometimes they picking they know they get the good education, where they forget the good foundation, where they forget for they able for compete with them peer them, you know. So all them thing that this data now they bring if you want look but one school or if you want know but one school, you go there. And one thing where it been talk on, where very, very touching, is say like some school they not get toilets. Some school they not get toilets. The toilets them boy picking it talk me say boy picking go team up na corner a piece, but girl picking no go able go to na corner for peace. You understand? So that woman then they need a piece where they go to school, they go all them pee all day or they go afraid for drink water, and then a health hazard to them because it will cause upper urinary infection, dehydration, all them kinds of things. So the governments they try very, very hard. But we when are there old girl, old boys, we get old girl and old boys association them. Now then thing then they will for try for help with school because we know say governments not gets that kind of money they right now for help for build all them school or upgrade them school. So we on duty as Sierra Leone and them for help pay back to we school there where we don't give it the education they will get, for help they let them come updates, let them pick in the way they go there, get comfortable and good learning environment. Because then they're very, very important. Because then we are here again on radio then days there, they say school don't open. But then they go to school them where they visit. You know, we are in at the radio when they talk, they say they go to the school them. They get some organization in England where help them, and the school where they go Fataraman Municipal. Fataraman Municipal they na Eastern, waiting and concept na Frobe and that. So they say England-based organization that they help build the school because the school they not be where they come, but now they don't get bench for sit down. They don't get chair and table for the picking then at the classroom. So all them thing and now then kind thing and we as Sierra Leoneans for put we head together, how we go able to help. Because I know say we get boku old boy and old girl association, but most of it now the senior, now the secondary school there. What about the primary school they will go? What about then school they will go? The primary school they will go for go help for make up for help the government for make up. So that they all Latina will for the teen board. Because to tell you the truth, I mean I talked to Professor the other day. I tire with the social media. I tire with the noise. I tire. It is draining. It is very draining because the fighting, the name calling, all in the name of politics. It is very, very tiring and exhausting to me. Let me talk about depression. So I can't be around too much of that negative energy. It's like so much negative. No, we try for bring positive. We're positive, go, go try for solution to problem. Then it's like every day we beating the negative. Now that's make us say, even though the newspaper they don't say, but we get for talk back about the good way the governments they do, the improvements where they make small, we go get there, we press it, we go get there. And if then they do what's in a bad, we will come back again, we will tell them, say what's in that they're doing all right. They need for change and we go alate, they go yeri with. If they not yeri with today, they go yeri tomorrow, they go yeri with next week. So again with me again, as always, as usual, Professor Kutubu there with me. So that bring her in late, tell her I do. Then we go begin showing waiting the paper say, waiting the right. Then when we done, we will take the head that dsti.gov.fl. We will put on the screen and then we will display waiting they don't do when a good thing. So Professor, that bring you in. And one more thing before I say that, President Bio don't reach America today. He left return yesterday, he don't reach America today. He said they're going to attend the United Nations 74th Assembly or 76th or 74th or 76th Assembly, where they begin Tuesday. So it all reached now America and then America. So, and Professor, so I know say they say get a town hall. But the problem with some of them town hall, then can grab onto themselves, then feel say President Biona SLPP. President Biona to SLPP government President Biona all-man president. President Biona with all presidents. President Biona Sierra Leone president. So where them people and they come, when they come for carry represent, the citizens they for able to get access to them, not to chosen few. We get for left that secret. SALONE they will get for left that secret. So Professor, I bring you, they talk small, then we go line by line, step by step. We pick 2 or 3, we'll go up much fun. And me people them una thank you again and una continue for share. Professor, I bring you in, sir.
Thank you. Me one I want to format to them people by first of all, paying tribute to Kadili Wali today, making 10 years we pass away. I mean, a very influential person at this community. Yeah. So, as a matter of the member service today, Alaj Kasama calling the Imam said, they did a very good job. God bless them. Also, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, we get a very iconic figure in this community. I would call her Reverend Dr. Roland Timothy. He said passed away yesterday. And a man we in this community will know an integral part of this community, in making your contribution, in the area of academics. I mean, a teacher or professional college. Also, in the ministry, he married a lot of people then, and a strong person. And with the hope say, and people are all will enter into eternity. I mean, I can say today gathering, it was full. In fact, now they was all the time in the talk, all thing in man because I capture alive. We need to have the work. I mean, this is not the community. This, where something come, we all the good in, and support yourself. So now that's so me will take farmer to people then, and hope say they will follow the discussions where they go on tonight. Also, will be very lively. So back to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor. And They one they within at the DMV area, and they one they within at the surrounding area. Them be no one when they call Fat Skadi, for be family, for be sister, we died 10 years ago. So today 10 years, may God make Usa every day, let God forgive him. If they Usa enough for day, let God sorry for him inside day. But we know saying a good person, and we believe saying a every day. So we tell God thank you for that. And let we bring the first newspaper article. Let we bring the one first where they say we owe money. And then let we see Dr. Abbas Bundu Conte, now the Speaker of the House right now. And a SLPP voter in a Speaker of the House. He did it so they're not going to say na biasness. In self talk, he writes an article openly for talk say it's not good for when we get debts them, when we for pay, also we respect, also we name for day, we're not able for pay. And it is not a good image for Sierra Leone. And then afterward, on talk that day, we will make professor come in because all them here now foreign affair issue. We need them people in there. We comping them where we go able for talk. And it is so embarrassing when they say they suspend we. It's just like when you get bad credit, when you not pay debt, America they give bad credit. So any side where you go for go make, then put a red label now you name. Any side where you go for make, they not go give you, then give you get for pay high interest rate. Where the policy where they pay debt every day, sometimes you go get 1% or 2% interest rate. Then you go to get 20-something% interest rate because what you do, you know, sabi for pay you debt. So let we go to the article, let we see the newspaper, then let we go to the article, then let we rub more small bits for that side. Go ahead, sir. Technical team.
Thank you very much, Madam Fadima and Professor Kutubu, and thank you so much. So this now from Freetown Post, and the title way Madam Fadima and Professor Kutubu gi say we they look at waiting the newspapers then say na SALONE this week, but plenty of the newspaper on a Friday. So, but we all know say today Sunday, so we just decide for make them this week. So the article basically say Commonwealth suspends SALONE, and we see Dr. Abbas Bundunaya, and it's sort of small, but I go read just briefly within the article that the newspaper read. They say the Speaker of Parliament has announced Sierra Leone's suspension from the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, so CPA. In yesterday's plenary sitting, the retired Honorable Abbas Bundu publicly disclosed that the suspension came as a result of the country's failure to honor its financial obligation to the CPA for the year 2019. The Commonwealth Parliamentary Association was established to support the work of parliamentarians in Commonwealth countries and to help them identify and implement benchmarks of good governance in their respective countries, and to also abide by the principles and values of the Commonwealth. Expressing his disappointment over the news, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, representing constituency 132, asserted that the suspension does not bode well for the international reputation of the country. He questioned why Sierra Leone could not pay its annual subscription to the CPA for 2019, even though Parliament has received over 16 billion leones as budgetary support to from the Ministry of Finance. The suspension of Sierra Leone from the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association means that the country will not take part in the 64th Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference that will bring together over 500 parliamentarians, parliamentary staff, and decision makers from across the Commonwealth. This event is scheduled to take place from the 22nd to the 29th of September 2019 at the CPA Uganda branch and the Parliament of Uganda. So basically, the article sort of talk about the thing them way the parliament, the Commonwealth Parliament, they do, how they help the country for like they run the country well in a democratic way, and plenty other benefits them. But this honorable way now Ibrahim Tawa Conte, he expressed say even way the parliament don't get a budget of 16 billion leons, and why within that money they're not for able for pay the subscription. And the other thing again, as you put Madam Fadima, why the retired Honorable Dr. Abbas Bundu disclosed this information publicly. So I don't know if that will be a frustration why they not pay the subscription, or whose message you want for send to the country. So I go pass them back to Una. Thank you.
Well, una do you waiting the Speaker of the House say. They want the way be the vex say they don't put yes, they put wrong way, they put in, they force some for the people them, but it don't be the Speaker of the House now. And we don't see waiting, it don't come out openly, it don't talk waiting this government to do when all right. So Professor Lad bring you in, let yourself rub much small and give you your own small, knowledge and idea and what you think for waiting to go on so right now.
Thank you. As about for foreign policy business, so they spend small time to talk about foreign affairs now. First of all, when we talk about the Commonwealth to me, we get for a look at the history of how it came into existence. It came into existence in 1931 when King George the sixth and a Queen Papa, now being created. And originally we had just about 6 countries, 3 to 4 or 6 countries in there. So as time they go on, it will be developed. But mostly the Commonwealth countries now, mostly it comprise of countries them where being there under British rule. Now that make, if you observe, we get 2 sets of diplomats there. You get people that they call ambassadors. They get the one that they call high commissioners. Now I can use the variables and this. Ambassadors are people that from a non-Commonwealth country to another non-Commonwealth country. For example, the ambassador from the United States to Sierra Leone and the ambassador from Sierra Leone to the United States. When they conduct diplomacy, and they do it at a non-Commonwealth level because United States not to a Commonwealth. But if we talk of Sierra Leone and Britain, what should they send a Britain? We not go send an ambassador in Britain. Now a high commissioner will send a Britain because Sierra Leone is a part of the Commonwealth and Britain are part of the Commonwealth. So look at this distinction here. So now I make some of the diplomats, some ambassadors, some and we will get also get a Ghana, now a high commissioner in Ghana because Ghana is a Commonwealth country. Altogether Nigeria, na a high commissioner in Nigeria because na a Commonwealth country. Altogether Jamaica, na a high commissioner, all of it here. So now, having said that, though, if you observe, if you give me 2-3 minutes, I'll expand on foreign policy.
Go ahead, please.
We know about discuss foreign affairs. So today, hopefully, I'm really glad because this is something I've been already angled for. Look how we discuss foreign affairs. Because a number of Salonians when they discuss foreign affairs, either they don't know or they don't get interest or they're just plain ignorance or all of the above. So today we will spend some time to discuss foreign affairs. Now, what do they look at this? When they look at if you observe, now they organizations they are so. If you observe Nigeria, in fact, you take at African level, Nigeria and Ghana seem to get more senior representatives there than that places at SALONE. For example, you don't get in Nigeria and we don't hear the Commonwealth and Mr. Ayeku from Nigeria. Now they talk, the deputy ambassador, the deputy secretary general of the United Nations, Amina Mohammed, and Nigeria come out. We also don't get, Ghanaians, people like Victor Beho, we don't hear them, this ECOWAS, Mohammed Ben Chambers, we them in the chair for negotiate USA, you'll be getting problem when they say the common, people, the ECOWAS, people, all of this. If you observe, sir, currently the president for the General Assembly of the United Nations in Nigeria, Mohammed something, I just don't forget it. But nine they grab the meeting to order when they open all of them. So you ask the fundamental question: why is it that SALONE is totally, unrepresented at at international level? We even Dr. Ablai Conte ran for that job twice. He get her, but other people they. But we Secretary General for United Nations, other people they get her. ADB, that the African Development Bank. SALONE candidate go they bowl them out again in Nigeria. All this happened, like I tell you. Kwame Nkrumah might have been a dictator. But what I will credit Kwame Nkrumah and Abubakar Tafawa in Nigeria, when they get independence, remember Ghana get independence March 6, 1957, Nigeria get independence October 1, 1960, and SALONE get independence April 27, 1961. What Kwame Nkrumah and Abubakar Tafawa Balewa let me figure say at a given time, the country they go then at the world stage. They go there. So what they do? They create a foreign service. They try to get a foreign service where they train, the people them for today, tomorrow, and now they say so. What you get as SALONE, not a foreign service because when I make comparative analysis, the guys say, they say, no, we're not the Kutuba, they refer to them as diplomats. That I take straight up, there are a good number of them, I don't take them on. I say, no. Oh, they talk about the 21st century diplomacy. You guys are nowhere. You are not. For all, we don't get trained in career diplomacy. They can just take you from anywhere. They can't say, go, okay, and that. We don't get it. Now, today, I think, safe or go with the medium, but now we are in the, I call it Ali, the foreign minister, so where they can't get an academy for the interview. Of course, we need that the University of SALONE, so they can get a school of diplomacy. So that then guy where they graduate and that they can use that and they go back. Now America, you get a place like Georgetown. Georgetown. Then you get a place where for data because diplomacy, not to what they do all more we just focus on the domestic policy, but diplomacy also or foreign policy now an integral part of governance. Because the thing is, we live in what you call multilateral, we get for interact with other people there. But when you interact with other continents, you get for get the people there with adequate training for that thing. But if you don't get people there, you get your quarter baked guys, they've never taken advanced courses in diplomacy, they don't know. This is like one of the reasons that every ambassador we don't come out, or high commissioners, not to carry a diplomacy. We almost got some in the likes of people like Mr. Victor Sumner, people like Henry Blaine Shillon, people like Francis Karimo, people like William Bangura, some of them. But again, like I say, these are people that are Q men, not to be called in Ghana any graduate school where they go study diplomacy. So now going back to this year, so this I just the preamble where they lay out. This is where they talk about we owe very bad. Inside the Ministry of Finance, I must tell you, you get what you call, I don't know how many SALONE are aware of what you call public service debts. I don't know people that are aware of that for service with debts. Meaning that Parliament, they pass, they allocate budgets, money. And that money they at the Ministry of Finance, when are they? Because just a few days ago, I've been talked to one former minister. As well for yesterday, I go Philadelphia for go help Punado. So me and the minister talk because I'm picking go Punado and Philadelphia. So I bring this matter up to our talk. I said, well, how about this year? And I said, look, I did tell you this. Monies are there, but what it is, they people there, what they do, the one they were supposed to, they are not paid, they are putting these monies in their account. In fact, I did make a broadcast, telling Mr. Benkefala, he has to look into this because money is being allocated for these things. But these guys are not, they're not spending the money. Now look, the black eye don't get. Then we talk about investors. How are investors coming to SALONE when we credit rating so low? Let somebody make that mathematics stay for me. Una credit rating low. Una na Orlando Pierce. Una know they pay debt. Una know they pay debt. Una all monger them. So who wants to come invest in a country where they know they meet the international obligation? So these are all the things. I'm glad the way VOS brings that today. I really tell God thank you, Lord Hammer, this so that hopefully the people in back home will hear this, that this is totally unacceptable, that they need to do something. So like you let's say one more before.
Then days there back we read and say Chaiko Kodo endorse Tunis for the speaker of ECOWAS or something like that. Now the same organization, the way they owe the money, then they try to nominate somebody. Is that one of the reasons why some of the people then they're not can choose them because of we bad repetition where we get? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, like I tell you again, the barometer with it now they present. Like I tell you again, I make quotes. I lay out the history briefly. I talk even about the Commonwealth and entry I talk about how they recruit and they place us. So the reason why SALONE will not get that much for letting people there, we really not get specialists there. They will not get them. We will not get them because these jobs are highly specialized jobs. Like I tell you, the Deputy Secretary General for the United Nations, Amina Mohammed, is now one of the top-notch in Nigeria. We will not get the International Court of Justice. Where they look for people there. Who that they said in Nigeria, Prince Bola Ajibola, where they be Attorney General and the Federation of Nigeria, and they send na the International Court of Justice. Same way, so like where they send the former Chief Justice earlier extensively. We just don't have this sort of people. Economic Commission of Africa, where they send it, Dr. Robert Gardiner from Ghana, and they send it. And the United Nations Peacekeeping Force, where they say General Emmanuel Askin. All of them here, so we really don't. This is not one government deal. This started way from independence. Samilton was not that. He was not that strategic. You know what? We need for complete. But after we all get independent back to back, you know, SALONE, April 27, 1961, Gambia, 1965, February 1965. You know, then saying back to back. But those two countries, I'm telling you, Nigeria and Ghana. They be not foresee these things. Say tomorrow, then they go then at the world stage or take the place that you want. So that's why when you enter the foreign services in Nigeria and Ghana, because many says, you know, talk with most guys. I know most of the ambassadors are really kind of from Nigeria and Ghana. Most times, when you enter the service, believe me, now geography no more. But Nigeria and Ghana, the diplomatic service is equivalent to Britain and the United States. The competition for get inside their present is really equivalent to the United States. Now geography no more. Britain big pass, America, Ghana or Nigeria, America big pass, but the standard is almost the same. When you enter the foreign services in that country, until you either retire or you do something so unprofessional, and where they go for. But I don't see SALONE. That's what I mean. Who does SALONE? I see. If you give me 2-3 minutes, I'll just give you an example of this for support.
Okay, go ahead, please.
One fellow that they call him Frank Rosignon. Frank Rosignon be the opener Ministry of Housing and Country Planning. So here, Mrs. Leone, by the Leone was family secretary in the ministry. Here, Leone they get problems. So Mrs. Leone actually transfer. Okay, now they transfer Rosignon. What they do? They can't go straight in the foreign ministry. Then the next one, Rosignon was the head of chancery in Liberia. Come on, man. How can you do this? The man was head of chancery. That they call her. So all of this is so these square pegs in round holes and all these are all the things where they are boxed alone. We really not. So we see this new beginning where this man they talk about with President Bio, they talk about new direction. Also, we also get for invest in the diplomats also. Because these are diplomats, they are our eyes, they are our ears, not them. That they get for salary. The only time where I may know a small diplomat will be kind of safe. We make the wave now in Africa. Some years I mean in this country so before I wrap up. When you talk about ambassadors now, you talk about Prince Banda, when we come on Saudi Arabia, Prince Banda, and the Soviet ambassador Anatoly Dobrynin. You mean they talk about like the one who come out in Nicaragua, Sakasa. Sakasa Kanaya, 5 years before the creation of the United Nations. You know, go until 1979. Then you talk about Adesha Zahidi from Iran. These are somebody like Prince Banda. You know, you get the key to every American president use. You get the key. That is show the importance of the guy. Ambassador Anatoly Dobrynin. Now the only ambassador now where Henry Kissinger he lifts and now the guy for work now. Really good. So this will show the measure. But the ambassador now. Yeah. So back to him, just go ahead and take about.
Well, we the hope say change will come because we all the hopeful. We the hopeful. And as much as we they talk, but we they hope for the best, and we they hope say they will try for do the right thing and will try for do the right way. For the foreign affairs is very, very important because
it is very
allies, you need friends, you need people who will get you back, you need people that will go talk for you good name, you need people that will go team up for you. And if we do then kind of thing, not good for we, good for we, good for we. So let we also put the other stuff then at the newspaper. Let's talk on this investigation into the massive examination failure. We see people then go take exam the way we don't hear the high school picking them, the secondary school picking them, the results with them pull. We don't hear all this waiting and call now we hear college picking them back. The kind failure where they say they and people then they will say waiting at this thing where they happen, because education it takes everybody, it takes the student, it takes the parent, it takes the teachers and the administrators for make this thing work. And if you not they push picking them before, time go come where somebody go don't can now, like where this government don't can now say spy no go there. And again for doing right way, cheating not go there because if they want to get the quality education, they therefore set all and block all their old side cockroach with the past for make tight one so that picking them go learn, let them get the comprehension, let them where they're able for read, let them understand what's in the read. Like yesterday, it is so in as much as Sierra Leone they try for do advancing them. But yesterday they gave me Sierra Leone. And some of the picking them, the lady and the young lady, they learn also picking them because they are young ladies. Some of them not even understand, they're not able for articulate, they're not able for express themselves, they're not able for express themselves or understand the question for let them able answer the question. And some of these people are college students. Some of them don't done high school. And it was so, it better pass last year, because last year been worse past this year. But this year, you get a few way kind of able for, for express themselves, very, very well. But then you will not say back some of them don't cram all waiting in the talk. So if they throw away another question, they're not even able for go to the other question and for answer that question. They now waiting they don't cram no more than they talk. It is so sad when they're not able for engage in conversation, that unexpected conversation for continued conversation. So this education business of it are glad the way they don't begin expose them here for they will fix them. Because not all for saying are bad than they try for do. Me not believe saying they try for do bad. I feel saying they try for fix them for real education they will be get. Long time ago, you read them and then say now standard 2 I finish or as I finished standard 6. But trust me, when they talk, they're not done school, some they're not done school, they married, they're off. But when they talk, when they're waiting and call, they're able to get that comprehension because they get the basic fundamentals, the basic foundation, they get them. And when you get them, when you begin learn A, B, R, B's, B, B, Y, by, they mean get one chart. When they teach you, they tell what they nursery school. A, B, R, B, E, B, B, Y, by, A, T, H, H, E, N, H, E, N, O, no, G, O, go. When they study from A to down, you sabi the word, you sabi how they sound, you sabi how what's they call. You sabi for do is, was, where, when, how for do she, this, how for take spell the THER, E and THEIR, waiting and mean, say one and for where you say somebody there's, and then where you say I'm there, THERE, and they go there. You know, so we know all that the basic. We've been getting aptitude book and verbal aptitude or quantitative aptitude book them. What we've been a master, where they teach we will get the understanding. But now I don't see that. I don't see them picking it now. They are, you know, it is like, you know, and then I can't go too hard on them, but then I can remember back that break where they get with that 10 years war. You know, it take them back some more because some people don't even go school. So when school begin open back, they just go put them, they just push them. They don't sabi that. It is so sad. So now read this article on the education side. Then the lines are open, the phone lines are open, and I call in anytime. The phone lines are open, calling anytime where you get something for ad as we continue the conversation. This today, we talk on waiting the newspaper, then they talk about waiting happening all last week when they put out on Friday, when they say what is going on for the social, economical, and financial status of Sierra Leone. So let me go to the next
Thank you again, Madam Fadima and Professor Kutubu. So this now from SALONE Times, and a sort of troubling there. So they say over regular pattern of massive failure. So dear, let we not accept this as a pattern, but again, every SALONE person for concern. So this now the big and in red say call to investigate law school intensifies. So that's not the headline, but we're not going to go into the detail, not just for discuss the headline. But this for the fact say then people the way we be don't respect before lawyers them. And for spy business they can, but we'll get the first call though.
Okay, let me take the caller, please. Because the important past we were sit on so now then the voice of Sierra Leone. And good evening, caller. What's my name? And which are you calling from?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Viewers, this is Umar on the call. Madam Caesar.
Yes, Mr. Umar, go ahead, my brother. What you get for ad? What you will talk about? Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Concerning the topic then today, I don't listen to the topics then. Indeed, not a good news for Sierra Leone, you know, because when you don't desire in the middle part of something, if I make sure say you play your own part, that is whatever contributions they na the place, whatever thing, or make sure that they can through now before fulfilling our promises that want to be done through treaties. But most of these organizations, now we look at another way back. What are the benefits? You see, okay, for an example, like the ECOWAS, this was clear. Everybody is see their footprint in West Africa. Everybody is what they do. This Commonwealth Parliament, what are your activities within these Commonwealth countries? Some of these organizations we are just designed by with colonial masters. They just design them, you know, and put with it. And some of these countries just contribute. Sometimes they don't even know what they contribute for, you know. Because like me, now one of the person away at the kick against this Commonwealth. This Commonwealth, so they just form Africa. And they are against that. Because these are all you see, through these organizations, you see the colonial system. It really say we still get into this colonial system, you know. So, but SALONE we don't already take a treaty to it. So anytime we don't get a treaty, you don't sign a treaty, so you fulfill them. So like yeah, and the more like the representation now the Commonwealth and the ECOWAS. Just watch. For an example, the ECOWAS is Sierra Leone, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Gambia, and two other small countries of 3. How many seats they share among them? I think 5 seats. Sierra Leone no get more than 2 seats. And you check again at the Commonwealth, you find out what the representation did. You see, so I don't think they will get for the watch at again. And like where you've been the talk, say the president they go na America. we don't want to let President Bio follow the footsteps of Ernest Bakroma. Where he don't go, let you see everybody as Sierra Leoneans, the way they go. The town will make everybody be inclusive, you know. And then when I talk again about this education and business, you see, this education business law we talk about education problem at SALONE, they are about free education. Education problem, they are about free education. Now the problem this way the government for don't what this what happened this year don't clearly show the education system. They really above free education. The system battered. What they mean for don't do them for don't try to put the system in place. Because no matter how you watch as I'm right now, the teachers are victim, the students are victim. You know, the students are victim because not that no one for it sometimes, but you watch the syllabus. How many teachers they complete their blocks? Yeah, because me I remember it was 2018, 2007. I mean, no fight to now. Just imagine. Even that time, nobody will complete the syllabus. We know that for we see table passwords. We go out for extra materials, you know, and even at that, it'd be very difficult. How many teachers they complete the syllabus, you know? Then what are the facilities of these teachers, you know? Because it's just for motivate people, you know. The system, then are the problem, not the free education. Even if they give free education, they give everything to believe if they not able to arrange the quality service of these teachers. Make sure that everything is in place, we will still get the same problem, you know?
Yeah.
So now the problem in this way, Sierra Leone get where really we get for look into, you know? And the representation, for me, like me, the Commonwealth, to be honest, it's not that the bottom. Now I read on a newspaper, now I read bottom, you know? Because I read on a awareness times blog. Now they are bottom. But we think that this organization, some of these organizations, we are just formed, they were just colonially designed for us to follow. You know, so some of these organizations have no impact. Then you check about representative. Mr. Kutubu, they talk about representative. You check about the representative. It happen not only in Africa, even European. If they find out that you get Europe now, you get European country, they pay the same money, but the representation, they're not even. They like not the older the but now only Malcolm and General Michael, even the Italy win a big nation just because of another economically strong, you know they read them voice, they see that more impact. So now the problem, but we hope
so I get a question for you. I get a question for you. You say the colonial master them and SALONE they benefit from them. So you feel say it best for let Sierra Leone exit their organization and they all the team and they would have been put together for bring them come together and for let them able help themselves. So are you saying it is best for SALONE because if they sign treaty that means they're part of them. So they therefore pay their dues because that is their obligation. But do you think it is better because you say that the colonial master they've been set up? Do you think it is better because if you know the benefit SALONE, should SALONE be there? If you know, because I will throw that question back, I will make you answer and then I will turn to Kutubu. If SALONE for still be part of the waiting and call because you get what UN where and then they can't open the next assembly on Tuesday. You get New Year with President Leone, don't come, and all the other presidents and they come all over the world for come. We join the United Nations, and they pay dues. They pay dues. But when you get some nation where they pay more dues past some other nation there. So is it necessary for their organization then they for build because when they build the United Nations, intention was to make sure say them big nation or their superpower not take advantage of small nation and try for being peace.
Yeah, of course.
So what do you think say SALONE for do because they're not paying them debt? What do you feel say them
before ever I criticize these organizations, I tell you for say I talk an for say Sierra Leoneans already penned down their signatures to these treaties, which means they are bound to pay, And when you check about the leadership of ECOWAS, and I think Common Oil also are the same thing, the
Commonwealth
representatives
Parliamentary
there
Association.
for all these offices. You know, they come by vote. Rather, they come by country, according to country, and their name alphabetical order. Then make it they find out say this season, this time around, na Sierra Leoneans the time to pick the office na SALONE. Now make where President President Bio endorsed and Tunis, they been get some people they talk at them because he say Cherry Coco be done in his position because he be no say already say after this executive na Sierra Leone then na by turn, you know, not to tell you before say na are you small na the only thing is that the only positive side is that the organization they now where they from that Commonwealth. I think the Commonwealth was kind of ECOWAS, you know, say this time around as Sierra Leoneans and type of owner, you know. We know the kick against them because why? We not get anything for say this na thing where we people that we don't put big people don't be put they don't look at into the economic benefits of these organizations, you know. They just spend down the signature to these treaties, and some of these treaties not get anything they do in a SALONE, you know. Of course, to just a near history where happened for this past election. To be honest with you, Madam Fadima, you heard what in the Commonwealth Parliament the position be. They be almost dormant in the whole issue. We not read them, you know. The only two we sabi way na the active organization na West Africa, na ECOWAS. Even the AU, ECOWAS and AU, even the AU, you know, you see them say because of this, everybody they feel say nobody, you know, West African leaders and African leaders against the way. They know they say we all now one, you know. So the big one, they see how we did before. Now so no more. You see. So now the problem, but SALONE don't pen down the signature, so we not get anything rather than for pay. You know, and most of these things, if you don't pay, you get the penalties the way they call like what happens to the suspensions and other things. The good just notice if the SALONE agree for pay, at the end of the day, so maybe so therefore decide for expel them from the organization, or they will give them something. I don't know how they will call it, any police sanction or so on, and able to understand how they can make you up. But through talk me, this organization, most of this organization will not get any benefit, you know. And you form organization for everybody benefit. But if you form organization for the past 20, 30 or 40 years, you know, say any benefit to you derive, maybe something like that, maybe the authority see and say, maybe you know necessary for them to pay. You know,
well, thank you so much. Okay. Yes, thank you. I don't know if we'll get another call. I want to bring Professor in quick. So let's just give me a.
No, not the only call that.
Okay. So, Professor, you know, what I don't say. What do you get for say about that? Because he say some of these organizations they just form them, but they don't get no function. They don't get no help when they do to the country. They will join the membership and all that kind of stuff. Then they saying the only one way you know say kind of active right now the ECOWAS you know organization. So what you want to add to it in we brother say?
Well, the caller seem to forget a fundamental misunderstanding or misconception about within organizations. But for what I need for also, we cannot afford what you call the policy of isolationism. Now be international organization is much more. Let's go back to United Nations. United Nations first, you get what you call the League of Nations. But they not be able to prevent World War I. But where God make after thanks to the United States, the efforts, they win World War I. And when they say it's not effective, then they come with United Nations 1945. United Nations was therefore make sure say we don't get any other thing. Well, yes, politics they may side this, but the man not for underestimate the facts. These organizations, there are a lot of things that we do. There are a lot of things that we do. And SALONE, as a matter of fact, they not even be beneficiaries of international organizations. Perhaps I can say more than any other country where I can think of when I actually be followed. I'm not going into the Commonwealth. They call our talk say, you know, if I hear of Commonwealth scholarship, you know, if I actually will be education at SALONE. This guy said, we, like, we on board an Afobe, Zino and Madi. Anyway, after the advanced level GC, they get national scholarship. When they get course for it, he name over ABC. We got guys said, Usman Boy, we now it's almost the arch of what they call it. These guys are on a national scholarship, then they use go. And these are all Commonwealth scholarship when they use for go overseas. Dr. Abulai Conte, the beneficiary of that thing, you see. So there are a lot of things there. I mean, we are glad today we actually discuss foreign policy. We tell everything like politics, we look at politics, but foreign policy is even a juxtaposed with domestic policy. There's no way we go talk about domestic policy, nobody not talk about foreign policy. No, it doesn't work. Meaning that the thing is, like I say, I don't observe, Salonians are not interested in foreign affairs, so they have very limited knowledge in foreign affairs. So that explains why we get most of the, fundamentally, maybe, maybe misconception. Okay, like even the rebel war waiting thing now because of the association with organizations that help that. And like I say, we cannot afford to be an isolationist society. No, we get both multilateral as well as bilateral, benefits them inside the so. The problem is SALONE are almost and the pay debts. That's the only thing. The pay debts. And all this, like I say, because of the sort of foreign policy, the way we did. I mean, if we get a society, a nation where indoctrinating and carrying out foreign policy is one that we then craft in such a way where they take into account for responsibility, then get a role for play. But SALONE has not been an active player at the world scene. Regretfully, I must say this. When it comes to that, we are a misnomer. Seriously. We are a misnomer. They have the count on we. Because we will not get the expertise. They will not get the financial services. And when they talk about foreign policy, they talk about the economic expertise, the military might, you forget that. And you forget also. There's no way you go conduct foreign policy where you don't get strong military. Almost in the non-call we own troops and say they go at that place. But like I say, when United Nations established before Lebanon, when they look for people there, na Ghana, they didn't get the head General Emmanuel Skin, or even we all shall be that problem. We try to look for people there. Nigeria, and they, these guys and come out all this, So I understand where that we they come from. Foreign policy, not to we SALONE as it's not part of it. Now, APC, SSPP politics, this and the other, no. So with this kind of a 2 year from William Man, hopefully viewers could try devote some time now also with the split their program here to not only domestic policies but also the top of foreign policy there. So then we need to will educate, what is there, and we'll see the benefits there. But I must say, the organizations they all been.
We'll get a call. All your thoughts there, you will continue. I will make you continue. Sure. I'm not taking the caller, please. Good evening, caller. What's your name and where you call me from?
Yes, good evening, Ms. Fadima, Professor Kutubu, and the viewers family. This is Nabendu from Kansas City.
Yes, my sister. Good evening. How are you?
I just want to thank you for the program. But like what you mentioned earlier, going on social media lately now a source of frustration. I mean, you see more criticism, and me go appeal to my brother and my sister and me family them on social media. Lo, we also they criticize at the same time. Lo, we able to give solution. We go benefit waiting with all the holla and talk about. When me feel say that could be a nation building as far as we're concerned. The second issue where I want to talk about, where we talk about fight against corruption. With all the results and where don't they come, we just know say corruption they at in highest. So long we know we learn for fight against corruption because it don't destroy not only with educational system, the judiciary system, economic system, with social issue, they all in the country. Corruption don't destroy them. The third issue where I get here, with the president when they come, me want for lay a appeal to President Bio. Let it try for engage with all the Sierra Leoneans. They suffer way with people and they suffer in SALONE, not so normal APC or SLPP. Everybody they suffer in SALONE. So the town hall meeting, I don't know who that can orchestrate them, who that they design them, but let them try for make them inclusive, where the president will able to talk to Sierra Leoneans them, because I don't think say anybody go there care about SALONE reach Sierra Leoneans. So if they try for look for investors them, let it begin first, but the people then when Sierra Leoneans them, then we can branch out to people then when other people then where we they try for say foreign investors them. Now that is my appeal. And I thank you, I tell you now thank you for the program. Now that's I guess for say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The been with the woman of few words, but to the point all the time, always. So let me go. Let me read the article. We get another caller, and let's see. But let me read that article. What we begin for read before we take the call. The article on the education on the exam
Well, we get another call, maybe.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Let me take the caller, please. Good evening, caller. Waiting at your name and who you call from. Hello, caller. Good evening.
Good day. How are you, Madam Fadima? Good day, Professor Kutubu. How are you doing?
Oh, wow. Go ahead, my brother from Freetown, Mr. Tuboku, Mexico. Go ahead, sir.
All right, my name is Mr. Tuboku, Mexico. I noticed we able professor the expatiate on the foreign and the domestic policies. So when I ask, why the way Kutubu use the word SALONE with an old manga, they will not pay that. There was a time I believe I was visiting WTO. I realized SALONE got huge money for paying at WTO. We are a member of the WTO World Trade Organization, but not the pay. So when Kutubu say we not old manga then, I was a little bit guilty. I say yes, that's not true. Most of them organizations that were we not member abroad, overseas, we not they pay that. I wonder even if the United Nations will contribution what they pay, they would pay. Now the question why I want to ask, not able for go by with domestic policies and we not be uphold with domestic policies. How we go able to go uphold or respect foreign policies? First and foremost, we got to start from our house before you go on a door. So if we are not being capacitated, we not get the knowledge, we not get the expertise, or we not get the courage, or we not decent for actually respect beyond domestic policies, how we go respect foreign policies? This is my question, madam.
Right. Yeah, because if you not take care of you also, I go take care of it. You get for sure the first na us before you're able to take care of the state. And that organization, then we cannot be isolated. We cannot be by ourselves. We don't get the strength. We don't get the even America. We now superpower. It need allies. It need friends. It need organization. So we need for them by the inside and they because we not strong yet. 30 days we depend create. 30 days we depend suck Bobby. 30 days we depend create. So how we for go forward for the involved with people them like how Professor said, Mr. Alan, I know so you get more experience because you don't work for then a SALONE. But then it gets the money, they allocates the money, Ministry of Finance get their allocation then they where they put for them particular thing and they for people and they take and then put her inside their pockets. What you get for add for that side is that?
Well, when they say anti-corruption get Boku work for, these are some of the things. Anti-corruption get a lot of job to be done. Some of their issues that when they come up now, that make they expect the outreach department of the ACC for really be robust. For fight corruption at that level where they are now is good. again, so the serious corruption where they go high up there. Most of in their ministries and they corruption they go on there. But again, as we always they say, the capacity of the APC is not up to the task. But until then they can't get their own secretariat soon, probably then go increase their capacity in terms of human resource capacity, the manpower capacity. But as for now, I tell you, if we take a proper look at the Ministry of Finance and other ministries, all them things they contribute, they hinder we from even respecting the foreign policies and contributions and other foreign organizations. Because I vividly know say the Ministry of Finance, they respect some of them things and the question now where we need for us, the money they go there or they go. It's like an example. I've been aware of one officer in the pay NASIT, Social Security for their staff then. Every year, every month, then they deduct her from staff their salary. But the money not been they go to NASIT. So it tells you there is a serious syndicate where they play both now with big organizations and with small organizations. And that makes us say anti-corruption gets a lot of work to be done.
Yes, yeah, indeed, they get a lot of work. And, they commend the ACC boss because they try with a little bit, waiting and Galway get, they try for fight corruption. And it is going to take a long time, but we go get there. We all hopeful because we all want to see better salon. We all want to see that salon. We're not the same corruption, not get for day in our world. You get forget bad people there. We go still do bad thing. But we will get limited corruption. One day way, the one day way they do it.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
What are the problem where we get now? If Kaifala don't in that office, the law say for 5 years or 10 years. Where the next one will go come, it will continue. That is where the problem lies.
That is the question.
You see, we not believe in the government of continuity. Because now Kaifala go put the structures. But when the other ACC boss go come tomorrow, it not go continue from Musa Kaifala left. That is where the problem lies.
Well, we pray to God, but we get another call, Mr. Allen, and I appreciate you calling. And I know say they listen we
okay.
I know it's time, but you can call we back anytime, and so we'll get for come back again for can discuss. You get for be part of the panel. I know say you're a man of many ideas and many. Thank you so much, sir. But that is the thing. If they put structure in place, like what I say, they get the country agenda, waiting at the agenda of the country. We know they go by waiting the party agenda. Say, we for try for make a waiting the country want, waiting, and so when the next president they can, regardless of which party they come out, if we follow the country agenda, not a party agenda. That is one of the big problems. We go solve them problem, then they will get so. Because where one person don't work, he don't try for work, the other one then go back, they go begin again, other side yonder, commander, how will they go before? It just start like as they go before, then they do you come back behind. So now we take the next caller. Please, good evening, caller. What's your name? Who's they call from?
This is Ibrahim Sisse, call from California.
Hello, Mr. Sisse. Go ahead, sir, Mr. Ibrahim. How you do? And what do you have to add to the conversation, please?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, the thing is, I think Sierra Leoneans need for be informed, as to which are the benefit, of being part of, these organizations, these international organizations. So because most Sierra Leoneans are actually not able to know, but each and every, organization, whether it's the United Nations or specialized agencies, then all get their own role within they play, Then they get different responsibilities. Some, they address one, issue, one area. The other one, address other areas, So now that classification, most people are not able to understand, And like I remember during the war, Britain played, a very important role for ending war as SALONE. And I understand, say, now because of we, membership, You know, apart from being, you know, like the colonial masters, we get that kind of bond there. But we also belong to that same, organization there. We compel them, and with other, you know, members them, for let them be part, let them involve, you know, in resolving the conflict in Sierra Leone. You know, and like Professor Kutubu say, in terms of education also, then they contribute significantly. But because like Sierra Leoneans are not actually able to understand the significance, you know, of with membership now each and every one of their organization there, so it can make it difficult for let people to know. Like waiting with the benefits, you know. And as long as in any organization, even every small club, you get a contribution for make, you know. When I keep that organization there for able to provide the service system for which the organization they form. So if you default on your own contribution, then get consequences the way they apply. You know, so Sierra Leone, now we are a beneficiary of the Commonwealth of Nations, and then if we default on we own contribution, then now that's what they face right now, and it's shameful, you know, for them put we now that kind of category they say, oh, we not pay, you know. If the people that we did before they're not government, they understand the importance and the significance of a membership the Commonwealth, therefore try or therefore don't do something before it gets to this point here. And I believe it's not also just today or because this year just come out. No, you know, I think they get a cycle, you know, as to when their payments and they due. You know, so if they know about that, they not make, you know, their obligation for meeting obligation, then Sierra Leone actually they're at fault, and we get to be concerned about it. Now that's me for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me take the next caller, please. Good evening, caller. What's your name and also where you call from?
Yeah. Good evening, Madam Farima.
Good evening. How are you, my darling?
Yeah. This is Almami. They call from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, go ahead. I know you, but you got to identify Mr. Massere. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to start by supporting your last statement for saying we need a national agenda, not a political agenda. We want another country. For example, outside the free health care day today, they don't die. Nobody's even talking about it. So same way it will happen in 5 to 10 years. Where is the free education gonna be? It's just gonna be like the free health care. So indeed, we need a national agenda. Now, So the anti-corruption boss, no matter how many people the anti-corruption boss arrest, no matter how many people he parade na cotton tree, that's not even help for solve the corruption issue in that country. Take an example, he go parade people in another country, in not even 1 week, he go catch people and they do the same thing. Now, structures we need for put in place in another nation. I always say this, we go judge Ben Ketfala, we get for left that office, not to by how many people he go parade na cotton tree, but now which structure we put in place we prevent people from becoming corrupt. Now that will get for judge and Pam. Not to how many people he go run after, we go judge them. So we really need structures for prevent corruption from making it happen. Now there's structures and they have built the ACT office for the work on now for put them in place. We not just put them there for go run after people them we don't do corrupt acts, but we also put them there for come up with strategies where go prevent people them from becoming corrupt. Then to this international issue where Big Brother Kutubu they talk about, you know, I just want to support Brother Alan in points. We know they pay with bills them. And if we not pay with bills them, how we go get decision now the United Nations? Last year in President Bio's speech and subsequent speech them from Anes Baikoma, then they call for representation of the Security Council for Africa. They want to let Africa get a vote. Could you imagine a president from Africa, they go ask the United Nations for making their representation for vote day, where they not even they pay them bills? How you will get saying for organization where they pay you bills. Then just like what Kutubu say, like for Sierra Leone, indeed we are not interested in foreign policy and how foreign politics they work. I think the highest diplomat who don't get at the United Nations, if I might be wrong or right, I think Rakanda Imukela or Tijan Kaba. But if you count like the Ghanaians, the Nigerians, they have a lot of diplomats them inside it because they get interest in their program. So indeed it's true. So now that's my contribution, Mama. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother, Mr. Masai. Thank you. And Mami, thank you. So Kutubu, that bring you in, waiting with brother they don't say, the caller they don't say. Waiting you want to add, but waiting let me talk on this problem.
Thank you. You're like the last caller also. Waiting viewers need for the let us start with crash course now for beginning. At least, offer some lectures in foreign affairs. Because, like the man correctly said, the ignorance in foreign affairs on the vast concourse of SALONE is palpably alarming. Very alarming. Very alarming. When you hold discussions, a good number of SALONE, you'll see the vacuousness. You'll see, no, we don't talk about. Like Tijan Kaba got a job at the United Nations, not to because in a diplomat. Now, no more try because it be work now. Civil service. And that also went for Dr. Kande Yukela. Let me tell you something today, okay? This is nothing meant for downplay Dr. Yukela in services in the United Nations, okay? If Dr. Yukela was a Ghanaian or Nigerian, nobody even talks about it. I can use scores of Ghanaians, Nigerians, we did not, upper echelon United Nations. Nobody ever look at them. They're not going to say that they go on for them. No, no, go for Kofi Annan now one, not even Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan he started in career inside United Nations to work. Guys like Victor Behoden, guys like guys like Ibrahim Gambari, this stuff from Nigeria. Even the army officers, the way they been get in Nigeria. These guys were top notch. Guys like late General Joseph Navangaba. When Navangaba reached the United Nations, so we are the because they get interest in this thing because they know they are going to call upon them at the world stage. They're going to call upon them at the world stage. But they can say this, not to go blame President and by Koruma or Pembio. This has started from the time of Sir Milton Magai. The worst thing, nobody saw this coming. Nobody, they just treat them with any other color. Surely, I have engaged a lot of diplomats in there from SALONE. Me Kutubu, and there's no way we go put them that they na pedestals. Say that diplomats. Seriously, oh, they are good number of their kids. I said no. That's what you know. Seriously, me Kutubu, valid tell them. Now make us say we don't get a foreign service. You get a foreign minister, but don't get a foreign service. And so that's the big distinction. So what do you brother talk that too? So what do we need now viewers for the law begin to highlight it? Say when it comes an international SALONE a drop in the ocean. Dr. Black country ran for that job of by the OAU twice, then they defeated her. He got defeated. He don't get her. Whilst people like Peter Onuden, he went on to become a Secretary General. Tanzania, UK got Salim. I don't know if that name the familiar to anyone. All of this type of thing. SALONE has not seen the need for internationalized except in such a way that we are factors them and that international state. And I must tell you, regretfully so. Regretfully, I'm telling you, we cannot compete with Nigeria and Ghana. No, the Deputy Secretary General, Amina Mohammed, and then top notch. Then they talk about then here's even the irony where when I can say a juxtaposition of irony and contradiction, right at this old SALONE they pay that, but they want to reform United Nations Security Council. Is SALONE joking? Who are they not SALONE to reform United Nations? But for you need for knowing that the purpose of the United Nations camp, and when you talk about Security Council, Usa America, because when no assume say SALONE negotiate a treaty, and when we look the foreign policy of the United States, that remember, it get for go now the Senate. The Senate get for ratify that before it becomes a law. More assume say President you make recommendation. So they then clerks say that if they go even be lucky if that paper come on at the United States ambassador to United Nations, if that paper go even come on the recommendation will come on for goodness, they will be very lucky. I know talking at the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. The clerks say that they'll just try some sign. Because I cannot imagine SALONE negotiate foreign policy for United States. I really cannot imagine. So that can just don't know Allah and say, hey God. So now the dilemma. Let we now be offer, guarded foreign affairs. So to get SALONE and say, we'll take them away from this SFPP, APC, this and that. No. Begin talk international. There are a good number of SALONEs, and I'm telling you, they get it empty. They cannot relate to anything outside SALONE. Very empty. Openly now they talk this. If anybody be telling me, we can begin to questions that even some of the callers say, no, ask them. They cannot even answer. We can't perform affairs. No, give answer. We actually say, well, how sure we die. Wouldn't have one of the SALONEs that will be sitting on the panel for investigating that air crash. Not one of them will answer that. Back to you.
Wow. I mean, we get Sierra Leoneans that are outside. We get Sierra Leoneans that are fit for some of these jobs, but we politician them. Where I think, say one of the problem, I might be wrong. Correct me, please. One of the problem where I feel say they happen when somebody win presidency, they go bring people that no way sabi and in circle and familiar instead of going out of in circle and search for the toughest people that we go able to compete with the rest of the because you get for say Sierra Leoneans are empty and no go too.
I tell you, man, they're not related to foreign policy.
No. The ones that they put in office. The ones that they put in office, because you get people them where they work in a foreign departments in America and I win as Sierra Leoneans. You get people that we get experience and when they do that kind of thing, but because when people them when you the person will get the highest money per you campaign and they go put in a position. And I one of the things they where them people and they were all don't lead we country, then they fail we. Because if you go put somebody just because they're not the highest bidder, now make America make campaign reform now, yeah. For where I put money by you, where they call where you go, you take me agenda, you put her up. You see what they make say you get limit for where they put some people in campaign. But in African politics, especially Sierra Leone that I know of, that people, the person will put the highest bid and money, they will get this position or that position, we're not even able for function at that position there. But then just they get a number because they feel indebted or because you're not party, you don't campaign for the party, them just put you na any side. Okay, that put you here without, okay, I get degree, but my degree I get not even get nothing for do with Obayanda, you know what I mean? So the way when they do the placement, the way when they recruit people, them not, I think say that damn then are one of the problem. But for say we get empty Sierra Leone, we get well educated Sierra Leone and the way they Nigeria then top we because Nigeria back their population are almost 200 and something million people in Nigeria. So Nigeria they get education, they put education top. Nigeria and people that now forget bachelor's degree and nothing, like you guys school diploma. So Nigeria, they forget masters and up before they even begin for look you to go to PhD. You understand? So they put that emphasis there on education. Yes, I agree to that part there.
Okay.
But we are 7 million people. But out of that 7 million people, we get at least 1 million people where they outside Sierra Leone, where they for do good research before they make, and not to ace anybody up or ace one tribe up. But who say you don't see them go get them, create them? Who say you don't see presidents them not make? Whether they go get them, create them? We don't come on at the diaspora, we don't we get experience. You get someday when they go bring and come, no, they go bring and tribe man come. And I'm just saying it because that ain't the truth. When you get Bokuba people that we get education, when they outside, where some of them don't give up a salon, they don't give up a salon politics because if they go inside there for go give the time, they go suffocate them with that politics business instead of allowing the people them to do their work. But then they go reach out to certain people then, reach out to certain tribe them. You know, they will say, okay, I put one Creole, I put one, then they full up out all the other tribe there. Simini kind of power, and so they go do. Medeman kind of power, and so they go do. They go just put one day for like we go see black inside this. You pick one black inside white gets. So you see, so some of those things are the problem back.
Well, okay. Fine. I really, to be honest with you, I'm not looking at any population here. That's not what I'm looking at. What I look at though, and luckily now we call this boy name they were saying and I be calling him.
Yes.
Waiting we therefore look at the narrow of discipline as SALONE. When I say discipline, study academic curriculum. It's very narrow. Not to so many people. In fact, SALONE if we consider themselves blessed, we don't get that much population. For Lord will say, well, if we turn out any kind of people, your job is a good triangle. Waiting in a SALONE, the emphasis is not we know chat out, you know, an academic how they call it. We go take it to account the 21st century, how they call it, forget the country go before. You look at the curriculum. That's Abu Lamine they talk. If I get for me Abu Lamine, it's going to be at the Sarah today. And Abu Lamine, one of the professors in the men to the talk. Actually, he himself is very despondent. When the man they tell me waiting and they go through, waiting how the departments inside University of SALONE totally barren of things for me now. Well, totally the only reason why Abu Lamine made it off from free talk we had the club because the man get for protecting job. But today again we talk extensively in that. Okay, the point here is Antifadima. It is not to the population. It is the waiting governments. This like it's not to just this point governments. The focus, the discipline, in narrow, and not take into account the 21st century. I'm not talking about even the way how they appoint ambassadors or diplomats. Now. They go waiting because let's say waiting as an example for me and Hannah SALONE. The foreign and Commonwealth service are waiting, that's what they call them. The foreign ministry are waiting. You get X amount of people then, where no matter which government to the this now for negate your argument. So when the person come, you go take that person and a tribesman. And that's a law in the country. And that also go for Nigeria and Ghana. When they appoint, they make their diplomatic appointment, anyhow they know certain percentage. If they go to the career diplomacy, you like up, you want to, you know what? So that's not a law. Yet the president or the prime minister are waiting will bring you. For example, there was a time where Prime Minister James Callahan bring in Sonelo. He make him Sonelo ambassador in Washington. So that's fine. People they go government say, you know, now the prime minister, but 80% of the guys say when they say these are foreign service career officers them, where the elected government are they call it, there's nothing to do them. So like again, at the kind of what now we actually need for not to so much the population, not to so much the tribe, not to so much. I mean, I know they downplay that, but what we tell for them, we really get for expand. You know, we curriculum in such a way we go take into account the 21st century of adding column. We go make we say become very competitive and very demanding, not be demanding at the international adding column. This is what people like Kwame Nkrumah they saw. This is what people like Abubakar Tafawa Balewa and others saw. This accounts for the fact why you get so many Nigerians and Ghanaians say, now the international day. This is what we don't have. Now that they talk about. I understand what they talk about. Even Nigeria say they get tribal business, the man will bring your tribal people there. Ghana, the prime minister, the president will bring your tribal people there. Now beating the prime minister who in a power will bring people there, nobody support, but that's fine. But now you get quotas the way don't go exceed. And you get to Kwame and the elected to do, you don't go exceed that. So these are the things putting structures that you play. Now that make Obama be going to Ghana, he tell us say invest in institutions. Yes, we cannot continue for the invest in the man, the leader, the man or the party. Salou, they invest too much on the man and the party. This I know about Salou. Back to you, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much. I think we get a caller. Let's take the caller. Good evening, caller. Waiting at your name and also you call from, please.
My name is Mohammed P.S. Ba, and I call from Minnesota, USA.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Ba, go ahead, sir, and add what you get for the conversation, please.
First of all, I want to thank you very much for accepting my call. Yes, I like this show. I want to thank the host and the producers. This is great. The thing is, for me, I remember the time Professor Davis Nico been go one time. He go make a good speech. I think 1995, where he talk about where he been encourage Sheikh Stephen for encourage we professors them and we educators them. We instead of a change, transform the thing in a work or in your way what you like during the one party system. So I think so we all lost great people. But I'm not to say it's too late to make the current president or whoever they in power for encourage that kind, because we get a platform at the world stage. But we all lost them because of nepotism. You know, just like the sister said or the host said, say, when you go pick people who like, who feel, who have confidence, don't forget that self, don't forget trust in each and every one within yourself, whether locally or internationally. We get for collaborate the collective ideas, put them together for the benefit of all. But as long as you don't let that nepotism, you say, I'm your tribesman, we able to promote the country, no problem. Because let people down, I mean, create people there, and they elect the country. I know talk say they not get people where they get a kuku. Well, then create man, they really set hard will make the country go before. So we should countrymen who could do the same thing. So let's stop this nepotism. Pick qualified people, let become collective ideas, put them at the position where they become effective. I think they will go back to the international stage. Look at Ghana. I remember the 80s. Ghana been the can't buy food now. When they bring the passengers and now put them to take care of export from Salon for go Kerango. China, remember the 50s and 60s, we better pass them. Even other African countries. What happened? Because we bring tribalism, nepotism, and all of that. We marginalize the good people there. That make what they show today. But anyway, now I'm your input. We have to go back, retreat, and look at the errors and fix them.
Thank you. And now one of the big things that we not look at the errors, follow we correct we mistake. It's like we continuously they do the same thing over and over again. That's why when this president come, when this new administration come, they say new direction. A lot of people vote because they say new direction. But the new direction, we get for go the right new direction. We not get for continuously they repeat mistake them where the other one them we don't do, where the one the way they before them we don't do. We get for go before. Sierra Leone must move forward. And we get for go before. And that's why when I saw on Friday, was it Thursday or Friday, I watched this man, Dr. Senge. I watch him in innovation. I watch him where he gets a data hub, where he don't put in place for let we go able. I mean, that is progress. That is progressive ideas. That is bringing us into the next century. That is connecting us with the world. But not a one person go able to do it. You know, one person not go able to do it. We get for move for we get for do things them where everything is computerized in the world now. Where you know this corruption what they Allah. So because then they touch the money then, because we don't get accountability, because we don't get nobody where they ask them waiting and call them, they go for the longest time. They do no audits, they just left all man they do free for all. That free for all for the longest time. Now don't well we country. And it is like, you know, like with what our mommy Masare say. He said Ben Kelfala is the legacy where they left behind for put things in place where corruption go come or stop. It not go stop 100% because nothing in life is 100% absolute. Nothing. So we get for do something, how we for pull this corruption. I remember when Akibo Bets come, when I do voucher gates, corruption, they fight back. Corruption, they suffocate you. You know, some people, it was that that they paid demand them. People who don't then at the voucher they receive, people who don't die, then they receive salary for them. Ebo, whose kind life this? How long we go there for this? Other than the suffer and the people that will say, the citizens, we God don't bless we don't come out. We know they. God don't bless we. But the one day where they every day. They every day, then they struggle every day. They market and they say, we they buy market for sale. Some people they try for do business, but people are not get money for go buy the market. And we get economists now. So when are we see you? If we don't talk a long term, it says it's gonna get worse before it get better. It go get worse, and the people that are the worst. I send money, then there's a money grab. It is almost 1,900 and something thousand money grab. Then a bank rates down there. It not mixed by black market rate. Black markets they get and they 1 point something now. But inside, just imagine, you know, and who that they suffer, the one that when they the one day where they in a small village them. The one day where they we get 2, 3, 4 picking and the man don't die. The woman then they suffer as well. The man they don't die. Nobody know the picking again. Where they don't want 2, 3 picking. Nobody know our responsibility. The man they will go be the age. The one they small picking them. Now they don't pass slow. For the one they go sleep with small picking them. For all them thing then they. We picking and they turn, then they sell them body for let them get waiting them for it. We boy picking and all the prostitutes them body for let them get waiting and they eat. Some picking and they eat and they never go hostel for bring come for the mommy because the mommy don't get no way for get money. They don't get no other way. So that you picking 13, 14-year-old for go lay down with man, go make and go hostel, go sleep here for bring waiting and call car. Because all them things they get ripple effect. It they roll down. Well, una not do what una supposed to do, una in a position. Not so una no more get for what they call the one day where they under una. Now they get for suffer. And they get for suffer. The one day where they under. And then they make all sit on here. Because we want to see better Salone in we 10 before we die. Let Salone say, you like when Martin Luther King say, I have a dream that one day corruption go down. I have a dream that one day Sierra Leone people they go able for provide. I have a dream that middle class will return back to Sierra Leone because I grew up in a middle class family. The people let me get money. I don't want this to be poor in my life. I don't want to suffer for nothing. I don't want to go. We be the ghetto people them. We people in the ghetto people them middle class day. We not suffer. Me granny get big pots every day in the pool for neighbor them. The one they will not get neighbor, they help neighbor. The one they will not get. But middle class not there again are either extremely poor or the one they way they up here and are extremely look how they day. The gap is so wide. The one that the masses of the people are suffering. You know? That's why we're talking. That's why we they all with politicians and they get for Yeri, then get for fix them, then get for waiting they call. This president don't make new direction. Now let we support her. Let we all try for all onto the fire, but let we support them when they do good. Let we call the house when they do bad, but when they do good, let we tell them say, Una don't do well. Because that's gonna motivate them for do more. That's gonna motivate them for do more. Because it is their job for do more. It is their job. And that's what we pay them for them to help for run the country. But if they do well, then we give them the praise. Then they try, but they get for do beaucoup more, you know? So I think we get caller then at the line. Let me take the caller, please. Let me take the caller. Thank you so much, caller, for holding and calling in. Waiting at your name. And which are you calling
Thank you very much, Madam Fadima and Professor Kutubu.
Yes, sir.
I'll make a start with Professor Kutubu regarding foreign services. If we all remember vividly, there was one minister what they may call Ali Kabah.
Yes.
Who was the then foreign minister under this new direction government. He can get a very good strategic plan. He can analyze all in plan. One of the first thing we for us set up by the foreign service, like a training school. We all know say you can go become a medical doctor, you can go through all the training. But when you come out there, you have to go through some practicals. You're not straight away taken to the theater and do some operations.
Yes.
When you go train as a lawyer, you have to go to the law school. You can practicalize what you go do in theory. So most of the disciplines around the world, there is a practical side of it. So if Professor Kutubu says Sierra Leoneans are empty, I disagree with him. We are not empty, but again, now the practical side of it. We are very good at the theoretical side, but when it comes to the practical side, it's where we have problems. Now I will not be trained as a diplomat. Maybe I go study different in a university, but now I will have to be sent out as a diplomat. In the foreign ministry for do. At least I forget a training. Maybe a training school where they go there either for 6 months or 1 year. You know, just for sharpening the experience related to diplomacy. Now we take a look at the what Madam Fadima been explained. Supporting the government of the day. It is very good for support the government of the day because whether government they fail, now we all fail as a nation. When you take a look at waiting the happen, President Bio take over, what I was expecting, most of the flag bearers or most of the presidential candidates and they all get expertise, experiences. I feel say if it don't be very good for President Bio for tap into the expertise, all the presidential flag bearers without no ego. But again, the African politics, the African leadership, we are full of ego. I feel say I win, I feel too good of myself, I know they consult nobody. But for me, as a civilian, you ask me, if I was President Bio, I'd tap into the expertise of all them presidential flag bearers. Because the day when they go do them debates, you go see them and get a very good explanation about how they want to manage Sierra Leone. But they all not get the presidency. President Bio don't get the presidency. Say President Bio can use diplomacy, experience, and call them on board. Make them sit down at the table. Consult them. Gentlemen and ladies, this country that we all get them. Don't do A, B, C, D, waiting on a take, waiting on our advice. Without no ego. You know, they are Sierra Leoneans. They're ready for getting input. And this is what we expect as Africans. This is what we expect as Sierra Leoneans. But if we just feel say we are good all the way going, nobody no go come to you aid. And not say President Bio is surrounded by a lot of people where they not go to make President Bio consult any one of them people at the opposition. And at the end of the day, it will get a negative effect on the new direction. Because those guys who are out there like the Yumkeras, like the Samsumanas, like the Samura Kamaras, they all get expertise. When you listen to that debate, then showcase a very good experience and expertise on that day. Then after when they not get the presidency, we see all their expertise and they get for do. They not go keep under them drawer and cupboard. No, it shouldn't be like that. President Bio for able tap into the experience and bring and come on board and develop a SALONE. Not to one man go develop SALONE. All need for come together and put with bits and develop a SALONE. Because I know say President Bio is surrounded by some sycophants where they not want to make President Bio tap into the experience of their opposition people. Because if he say President Bio go give a sense and then go give President Bio sense, we're going to make sure say not concentrate on them. So far, my sister, Professor Kutubu, this is my take.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alan. Again, thank you. Let me take the next caller, please. Good evening, caller. What's your name? Who's you calling from?
Hello, this is Ibrahim Sisi again.
Yes, Mr. Abraham, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I just want address the co-host, Professor Kutubu. Yeah, when it's a Sierra Leone as empty, like within this, the caller, Mr. Tubokumeziga just to say, so I think it's a little bit insulting to Sierra Leoneans, not just with a listen, but Sierra Leoneans everywhere, means if possible, informed in foreign policy, that makes that, means informed in other areas, So, and I want to let you with Gora's statement because people that really listen, we care for can learn, But I think you get for tune down a little bit sometimes. Within me expect, because it look like the one important topic we did at this program today, now the Commonwealth and how Sierra Leone not pay, the debt or whatever they owe to the Commonwealth. So maybe I expect, professor will come up with something like the background, of the Commonwealth, because you get to make it clear to people and what Commonwealth mean, whose countries away from the Commonwealth, give a background, the Commonwealth Secretariat, how many members in the Commonwealth, so at first thing I saw you build the case, so that you will give the audience, content within the consume, because people that we don't know about the Commonwealth, and within a decolonization, and self-governance and the territorialism, we did part of the Commonwealth. The Balfour Declaration, the 1926 Imperial Conference, the United Kingdom, the Statute of Westminster, the London Declaration, the head of the Commonwealth. I mean, build that case there so that we will listen. We go say, wow, this actually an educational portal where people like for they come from term to term and be informed in the subjects under discussion, And because Commonwealth, it gets, various areas where it do, in the area of promoting democracy, human rights, the rule of law, all the one they even get the Commonwealth Games and what that mean, the origin and the concept and the establishment of the term, the adoption and formalization of the Commonwealth. All the thing and you get for break and all for people and for understand, like the first caller from, I think that from Switzerland, they say, know anything about the Commonwealth, okay, no. So it come here for at least for like it can gain some knowledge. I feel say when you present a kind of program there, you have to come with a background, information so that you go build up the audience, you go kind of, spice up things. So now that's more I want add in that area. In the area of education, of course, then not to news again, one knows education on drop, and if the law, faculty, the law department, they go through all the kinds of things they go through. So, I mean, it's deplorable, to say the least, that we don't go too low to a point where even the institution and they will be holding high esteem. They all don't, they don't go substandard, Now, it's concerning and it's disturbing. So now that's I have for say. Thank you very much.
Fatima, let me pick this up very quick. Thanks. Again, I repeat this. Inside Yahoo, so that is the aspirant. So when he really can't perform in policy, Salina is really ignorant very much. And he repeat this. It may actually not be their fault because the country as a whole don't get anything like a foreign service business. We don't know. Now the code is I can ask few questions there. Because for the when we start, I've been given the background of the Commonwealth. I get the background. I even talk when they form them. So tell me this not be understand. Almost country be start the Commonwealth and waited up to the waiting on about the 53 countries. I did explain say the difference between being part of the Commonwealth and not being part of the Commonwealth in terms of diplomatic representation. I think I explained that. I explained that to everybody. So I tell the listener not be hearing it. But if I can ask a very question now to anybody in here, when a SALONE is status in the United Nations, how they go rank come? If I ask anybody now, very quick, they say, give me that answer quick now. It's very possible the whole day will not get an answer. Would I the first black man will be Secretary General in the United Nations? I mean, come on, come on. If we ask that now, let somebody tell about that Rhodesia business where and Smith be declared UDI. If we say a lot of students listen to the people there, they're very good. Inside also, I know they talk about the whole of SALONE as they repeat this again. Where you come and foreign policy, they're totally ignorant. It might not be their fault because we are not putting emphasis on international relations. Now, party politics, SLPP, APC, PNDC, election. Foreign policy also now part of a political development in any country because foreign policy and domestic policy, they are interwoven. They are interwoven. No way, not the way you talk about the government doing this, it means that they left foreign policy out. We talk about multilateral relationship. Where does that come from? They come from foreign policy. So they can say, yes, SALONE has not get interest in that. So when they say ignorant of us, say you stupid or you ignorant of that because you don't get interest in them. And when people do not get interest in them, they know they look up, they know they study them, they know they look up. This you don't go blame them because the country as a whole, we start at top of waiting. I pay tribute to Kwame Nkrumah. I pay tribute to Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. They solved this before. That they countries and they get for dating at the international industry. Certain things they won't say, I'll be very honest with you. Say, yeah, I can understand, it looks strong, but this is just what it is. Look at the forum, say, what the idea. How many people they ever they talk about foreign policy na forum there? We are in the forum every now and then. What should they see now? APC, SLPP politics, that would they see it. No one person has come and actually put out a strategic argument, a very convincing argument. This Commonwealth they talk about say they expel with commodity, or we'll get this Commonwealth Parliamentary Association where sometimes they can go represent the speakers. They even get a committee when they Commonwealth speakers them where they go. I recall when Sabanya Tijansi was Speaker of Parliament. Maybe represent SALONE and then president. We get all the kind of decision. But the thing is, the country as a whole, now let me talk say they get for expand the curriculum now. We hire institutes there. No, just move away from this narrow focus here. So, no, move away from the narrow focus. The mindset set up by Ali Kaba, one of we follow top interesting. Ali Kaba come up with this kind of idea. Look at a foreign policy, foreign service institute. We all therefore accept this. Say SALONE, especially wording here, when it comes to foreign policy, being when the way actually say when are the factors that will determine the foreign policy, how a nation they determine a foreign policy, whether are the instruments when they go into the making of a nation in doctrine and carrying a foreign policy. Believe me, you don't lose the person. I've had friends who've told me, Kutubu, not ever discuss foreign policy now, and then we program what they do. They've told me not discuss foreign policy. You lost your audience. Your audience they go. Stay with this regular politics and what they talk. Unfortunately. So back to you, Auntie Fadiwa.
So I get a question for you now, yes, because you asked we waiting and we ranking at the United Nations. I know we far side, but waiting and we ranking, but we will not know, we will not sabi because not all team we have sabi. In as much as some people will disagree with you, but I agree with you. Say a lot of us, even when SALONE can get, because we're part of the Commonwealth, and where SALONE can get disaster. With the Allah first before England, with the Allah saying America for can help we. Why make America? They know they do nothing. America know they talk nothing. Then they run to America. Now America then they look up to for the America save the world. But yet we belong to Commonwealth countries. Them maybe afterwards so the thing don't go so bad. I go and say okay they don't send help go or when before people they don't die they send help then this and that. So waiting are we ranking and waiting at the team that where they influence because I not say if something happen to big country then they rush for go because it go devastate the world economy, go devastate the waiting and concern and they run. But we will not get too much influence now the world. We will not get too much influence na the organization they don't want to we aid quick so because like I say we not produce, we not get much for ad day, we just day no more for just say I did a group, but I know they contribute too much. I just did it for saying a member. So maybe you could just get the basic member, kind of services. But when it camp and other things, they don't wash for it to aid that once a day. What you think about that?
I think your question was when there's a Leone status of membership in the United Nations. Like I said, we ask a lot of people they come out, they know able to come up with that because they are not paying attention, they're not getting interested in that. On April 27, 1961, Sierra Leone became the 100th member of the United Nations, the very day we get independence. Now we now become the 100th member of the United Nations on that very day, on Independence Day. That's a short answer to that.
Thank you so much. So now we win a number 100 weekend inside the United Nations, but we don't get influence inside the United Nations much. We all just did it no more. For let we just be part of the thing. But I'll go to the next caller because I know say you don't wait for long. Thank you so much, caller, for holding. What's in your name, please, and who side they call we from? Hello, caller. What's in your name and who side they call from?
Unfortunately, the two callers they don't hang up. Yeah, okay, we apologize for that.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. When our voice matter for joining the conversation. So sorry about that. But let me just read quick that education part. Or I think we don't put that there, okay? So we should not put that education part up. Let me go to DSTI, because like I would say, when the governments they do well, they do. And I am so proud of this man. I am so proud of this young gentleman where they make a new ministry and the Minister of Technology and Innovation. We get a lot of Sierra Leoneans then. They will get a lot of young people then. We get a lot of people that will get talent but they don't get outside for goal. But
sorry for interruption. I think the caller don't come back, but after you comment.
Okay, after this, they will show them. They will go say good night. Good evening, caller. What's your name? Who side you call from, please? Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, caller. Hello. Good evening. What's your name? Who side you call from?
This is Ali Bangua. I call from Maryland.
Okay, Mr. Bangua, how are you doing, my brother? Go ahead, sir. What you get for ad, please?
I'm just the type for blame the government as usual. The government told me they're not trying. They're going to try for them try. Anything they go in our country, we don't see the bad thing with the gun, and they're not trying for let them put stop to all the police and all those other people that way. They try for let that country get not stable, try for let the country stable. Now 3 years the council now we don't want for let we see progress be gone. Not to go through the area of so we make that country they go before. We continue go on before the government therefore act like a parent body, not like a one-sided like a Peking papa we get 3 women them they all get Peking. The woman they all get Peking. If treat everybody equal, not one party for they feel like say they're okay, the other party will feel the same, because now they will see the gun our country, and VOS I be lost, and I not say they off track, but I don't come back for I get back like I begin.
Well, thank God for that. We thank you. We want everybody be in tune with whatever you connect the mind, body, soul, collect to the divine. Everything gonna work for you. Good job. Continue do the hard work way they do, and God bless you, my brother. Welcome back. God bless you. God bless you. Yes, darling. But a talk of a point when you na kombra, you get 2 picking. When you na kombra, you born twin. You for sabi for give them 2 bobby for let everybody get nourishment where they get inside the kind of stuff. But let we go back. The caller in London. So let we go to the DSTI thing when they do this data, educational data hub when they don't make. They make a hub where it is very, very promising. And I was so proud of these people. They said they take 3 years for do the survey. And I think Wallback sponsor them. They help for sponsor them for do that. Then go all over SALONE. SALONE get about 10,000 and something school when them put. And when they go there, then put them all in a data, then collect all the problems of the school. Then get all the school results. Then put all in a data. So if you want click now, even your school where you been go, if you click there, you see your school, you go know if government to approve them, you go know if they can question mark, or you go see if they get X. Then you will see the exam results the way they take. Almost person pass, almost person fail. Waiting at the condition then at the school. They get all the stuff then they. You can able to see them. You can go now one click from your computer. What did they go on now? And it can't do. And if they're able to put all their system here in place, they don't do it with this education, finance. I don't know if waiting there inside there again. But it talk again of agriculture. It talk of how people they may they plant. Long time will be the plant where long time will be there because me are all small. I don't pass 50. But long term where then fresh vegetable be the common and Leicester. Then salad, then cucumber, then tomatoes, whether they pull a Regent, Leicester, Gloucester. Then they bring and come for can sell. Now so they team them big. When then cassava, then they come out upline, then plasas, then team them. Now so they make them fresh. But now it talk of cassava. Waiting do not the reason where cassava then they small now, they're not able big. Because fungi don't go inside there. They're able to get them data than they. And that is innovation. That is progressive. And this is what this guy in his own department, then they do. And we therefore say thank you to them and thank you to them. Because if you don't love SALONE, what thing that they pay on a SALONE, it go past what they get to oversee. But because you love SALONE, then call on me, answer to the call of nation. And then see how they manifest, we get for see them and they make we hopeful. Because Martin Luther King died before he see in the game. Obama become president 50 years after he died. But me, I don't get for die yet another 50 years. Because I get for all 100 and something before I die. So me and God, we don't sign paper. but we want to see, then thing then day. We want to see change. We want to see SALONE go before. Like how, another caller be talk of Ghana. I remember Ghana for toothpaste and soap. Toothpaste and soap. They be sell them body for getting thing the day. Toothpaste and soap. They be sell them body. So we don't get to the website on the line. If una can go with them too, una go right and down, una go with them or somebody please put her on the what's they call dsti.gov.sl. And then when you go there, get different projects and the way they work on. There you go see one girl side school picking team up. Then at the education, you click on them. You can click on the different side there, get agriculture. But this is so good. It click education data up. It will tell you now waiting and day but all that kind of thing and day. Then it will tell you, can you make it a little bigger if you can? Yes, please. Then it will tell you what you look for. If you look for exam, if you look for the school directory, if you look for examination, exploration, if you look for indicator, explorer, you can go, you click on them. So we don't click on this one where they talk on the data. And then, like for example, the first school, I know they see fine, I know they move too much. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, we get 10,747 schools. And then you get the school, they name them, they get approval status, education level, then you get the district, then you get a passing rate. okay, this first school year, Aboko Technical Vocational Junior Secondary School. In approval status, he get X-Force. The government's not approval yet. Because you know, say first say all man can just go take them Kokotela school, then build school, then call on school. When not meet all the requirements of a school, the teacher they don't get all the qualification, teacher certificate qualification, but then call on school. Now under their school, then they pick them, they go learn where boku failure they like today. Then they give the educational level, it's a junior secondary school. And then they tell you the district to side in a Bombali district. And then they say the data, they don't get no data yet against them for the passing result. You can click on the full detail if you want to look at now. But the full detail, it will give you the school in picture, it will give you a scare code, they don't get no data, they give you the other code, you get data. It's a junior secondary school. Uda Onam, now the community Onam, almost teacher they get 9 teacher. Keep going because then they talk of some school not get but toilet safe. Total number of students within at the school now 97 students. And is it a sex education? Is it a mixed school? Now boys and girls school. Usai then at the northern province. You see how the district na Bombali district, Makeni town, Makeni city, when at the chiefdom. This is beautiful. The approval, okay, approval status. Water. Does the school have drinking water? Yes. Are toilet facilities available? Yes. Is the source of water protected? Yes. Are the toilet facilities good condition? No. You get a no. They don't approve them because the facility, then exam performance, passing rate, no data. They don't get no data on the examination performance. This takes work. This takes dedication, intelligence, and this takes people that will get SALONE attached to move the things to do. We get for applaud them, we get for get them, we get for talk on them things here where they push we go before, where they push we something. So they get other side back where they make, I think the agricultural section, they if you click on them, they will tell you, you know, the farmer them, they get for know the land, they get for know, say the land they know. They get bacteria, they get fungi, then where they eat the plant, where don't they make the plant? So all down there, they try for teach them, for let them go able to get good productivity. Because Kasada first go see is small so or it gets what's in them call them, then they don't understand. So then they try for put them together where they go able for educate people then, because we get for feed we save. We get for feed we save. Long term, we will get farm them. We will get factory them. We will get tin there where they make tin inside SALONE. We will get them. We will get soap factory where they make soap. We will buy that 72% soap. We will get that. We will get Natco factory. We will get that and they make biscuits and they make them tin and they. We get sugar cane. We get all them tin and they. But now when you see the sugar cane, and so it dry, so water self not the commodity way better and the juice not better. When you go titin and now then they pull they never pull them come on other people country for bring and kind of will. We first we go and be rich and fertile. But because mutation they happen for them plants them because they not get the good what do they call them for grow. The good conditions. So all them things and they now in this innovation and technology section, and I say kudos to the Dr. Senge here in team the way they work because they, even one of the group the way they get one of the leader them is a woman where they do I think coding or whatever, and they even talk of the presidents they do coding because coding now you go able to make your own app. Coding now you go make because that technology we they think how for go before when we young bobo then go able young titi then go able for do coding they make their own programming they begin get money inside them thing and they that's all the country they grow so all them thing and they encouraging a little bit you know they do good things when they try for so you know we talk sometimes I'm telling you I suffer from depression I get so much medication while they take. And sometimes I just get so overwhelmed. I just want to shut myself down. I don't want to be in that negative environment, negative energy. So I said, oh, we'll bring some of the good things in. Let we talk some of the good things them. Let we display some of the good things the way they do. But when they do bad, we still get for tell them say what they do bad. We still get for tell them say, una try for fix this. And like how I've been saying, and I say again, you know, I not say professor ain't not been support, you know, ain't not been support that particular one. But I'm glad what President Bio go shake hand with what they call and they sit on a table for talk. Because it's good for talk to your opposition. It's good for sit on a table for peace sake, for the country's sake, for moving forward sake. It's good let we engage one another. It's good. Me are glad for that side. I like that. I like that because one for the Bible, because we got bygones. Let we put with what they call together. Not to say because they don't do bad, we don't go hold them to the bad way they don't do if they find them guilty. They get for pay the price, they get for pay the penalty because waiting to Sierra Leone people they were deprived. So if they find anybody guilty, the law get for all them according to. The law get for all and the law get for work, regardless of your situation, your condition, your position. Because they say unity, freedom, and justice for all, and that they scale the show. The coat of arms, he did it with the two lions. They say unity, freedom, and justice for all. So, but because they're still there, padande, no means say they're not going to sit down for talk. How for push the country go before? What till you get for puts now? So long we put the country go before. How we go solve this problem for see we picking them, they kill themselves. We young man and young woman them. We youth them then at streets, then they fetch themselves, then they kill themselves all in the name of politics and party. We they see people them, they disrespect leader them, they cost mommy cost them. We they see police brutality. We they see things there. How we for go forward for stop this way, where we go forward, where we go live in peace and unity among one another. Yes, tit and tongue get for jam. We know that. We know that problem get for come. We not go always agree, but we go do them peacefully and respectfully. The noise too much on social media. The noise too much. The noise is too much. And when the noise they come, it undermine waiting like thing like this then what they do because we know they talk about that. We they talk about the noise. The noise they drown the good things there. And this particular one, and I'm not saying a good thing for SALONE, we don't put we inside where we go able for know what thing they go on. How for go on, for keep data, for know data, for stay informed, because we get for wasting safe. And this is like the number of schools approved for the start of 2018. We get 10,000 schools, but numbers of schools by approval status, we get 4,872 approved. We get 1,000, we don't apply for approved. You know, number of school examination success, 2010, 3,000 success. Unsuccessful school, 750. That then I who's tongue this. A certain tongue, certain area or whatever. It will be certain. So you don't get all that data.
Yeah, this not in general.
Okay, the general. So you don't get all that data in one place. So just imagine when they go done for make all who side them money then thief the day. For let we able go online, we pay for we goods and services. All we get for go is go pick up what we get for pick up. That passport office where we they go. Inside that passport, where we go put we self inside there. By the time when you don't pay for the fee done, then you get for put from the down to the up. By the time we make up, you don't spend $200 for passports and say passports now waiting a code. Look at all the statistics, look at all the data where they're not common. From 2016 to 2018, they don't get all them data, they don't work on them, the primary school, the junior primary school, and read the data for see how we stand. And how for solve the problem if you get for begin with getting the data. We get for begin with getting the data. You get Bombali, Bon, Kailaun district, and they show all that in the student rate of passing in the districts. Them, you know, in the years. Them 2000. Can you go up to 2016? They say in both districts now 47%. okay, then they overlapping company. So I know they say 2016, 2017, it kind of overlapping company. I don't know if not
Yeah,
48,
yeah.
then they
This I sure say get for be part of the improvement in this
yeah,
case.
the improvement.
For
Some
reduce
side they go
for
up, some side they go down.
yeah, for
Yes,
reduce the font so people
yes.
can go read and
Okay,
well. But to
yeah.
me,
But
like how
there's
you
so
say,
much movement.
this
Yes,
is excellent.
yes. So this is, and I was so impressed. I was so impressed, and that's why I want for Shema Tuna. So if you want for go online, when I want for go check them out, check them out because a salon business na world business. That time people may if una self guy idea, when I call the man and then in office, he gets in number, he gets out for each una call him now the minister, he go listen to una because we all one aid not they make something and all aids they put together for low waiting and call. So Professor, I'll bring you in. What you think about this achievement where this young man and team of people the way surrounding themselves with where they don't put together for the country in better one and in before one.
We need for thank this man very, very sincerely for patriotism. The man resonates with the call we Kennedy has no actually America will do for you what you will do. The man left plenty money, who said for me plenty money. He basically they go work for nothing. This is what he's doing. But all this that the patriotism is with the talk about, the nationalism, put his salute first. These that the things that they are all the same. Where you see your country, not the go be the man, he take a expertise we don't get now because you can call and say now Bill Gates in Bobo, that's what you call him. But to give up all that, in turn, they go give back to Salone. Now your contribution this. We will only pray God that this mission we don't undertake, it will become successful. And governments them not go look at this from partisan because one thing we I don't see as Salone we very disturbing. Now this thing they not believe in continuity, they not believe in anything. I recall it about Ben Kafala and Ajishno. One way or the other, we more assume SLP people either 5 years or 10 years, another party come. They are not going to say, well, they continue on waiting Ben Kafala. Then they come with vengeance. They'll come with vengeance. Then what they will do is this year, we can estimate what they witch hunt. But that's exactly what happened in Africa because of the Hammurabian Code 90. We pull the food candle, we go pull the waste candle, we may not in a pinot go sit down. So that kind of politics in 19 Salone, all this they happen again. We become we not to a nation, yes. On paper, we they say we now a society where they function on the precept, the moral precept of the rule of law. That's what we say. But when you look deep down, no, that's what it is. For example, don't just take the institutions, the police, the army, the courts, and everything. For all intents and purposes, except people they want to deny this is obvious, then an extension of SLPP. Now, except people want to deny the obvious because they see how they be handled. Conversely, if SLPP go the next set of things that we can, it would tend for go along with the government of the day. We actually me believe say waiting for actually we cannot keep talking this over and over. It has to be for real. We get for strive or be a nation of law and order. Then with that, you're able to put the institutions that we talk about. A free judiciary, an independent judiciary. One, because the judiciary and the bastion of the people in constitution and liberty, so need handy. Where me and you will be assured of. So if we get any problem with any organ of state with anybody, we can go to court and we especially for let justice dispensary. So then they go back to what Senge do. We hope it's what Senge do when it definitely come. They look at from a nationalistic, point of view. They not just look and say, oh, that President will be appointed, so they pull. No. This is a setback. We waste money, we waste time. Now make again we go back to this foreign policy business will be the trouble. If other governments be don't come, let's say, you know what? This is like the 21st century with this so. We also need for catch up. We also need for be a part of the global diplomacy, therefore play with the role, so that this will get for do. But nobody does anything. So they can continue for use the word, not of us. The ignorance it come by not by choice. It come by because the people they not get a way out of the situation, they not get a way out. Okay, Mr. Dr. Kabal, whatever we talk about setting up a foreign service institute in also that they will not again. What if they spend the whole of 5 years, they not set a foreign service institute? Go to America, they call them Mr. Clunk, that's what they call it. They fly by diplomats, that's what they call it. You see? Down the road, we get for start somewhere. So to that, they say, SALONE get a major foreign policy, major foreign the institute. Sometimes we university students, the way they know, then they go specialize in the area. Then we don't get first degree. You know what? Now at the legislative said that the foreign area corner, so that I will be part of the foreign service.
Yes.
Okay. That's not the ignorance will continue. So when they say ignorance, not of us in that weed flow, but because it's not there, it's not there. And when something not there, you don't go know. Sometimes people they see forget a negative article when they say ignorance, they take for article. No, you know they know they you don't know. It's as simple. You don't know. When did the Commonwealth come? What did the Commonwealth do? Name me all the countries that within the Commonwealth. You don't know. If we not we can explain, say we get two set of way they represent then they represent at a high commissioner level and at an ambassador level. If you ask us when are the difference, until you know say you know of the Commonwealth, then I go able to know why they call certain people when they go represent they call the high commissioners them or the other people they call the ambassadors. All this time because we don't get the thing that we go make we know. So we ignorant of this. And this explains why SALONE they don't associate SALONE and the diaspora. If you don't believe, watch the WhatsApps where nobody discusses foreign policy. It is always APC politics, SFPP politics. These are they call them, or they go low. Then say nobody. And when you don't do that, they're not going to know nothing. So they're not going to able to function. They're not going to able to hold any intelligent and rational conversation with people because there's nothing where you able to relate to. This is exactly what the point is. So sometimes hopefully viewers will begin to raise an awareness about the importance of a nation adopting a cardinal foreign policy, and viewers will begin to sensitize the psychological attitude of fellow SALONers for letting understand foreign policy and domestic are evenly juxtaposed. They go together. You don't go divorce one from the other. No. So Lord, pray God for Mr. Asenge, let it continue. Let it do this good job. And any government will come back, whatever it delay now, let it just continue on and let it build on them. Let it look again and scrap everything. Just because that they are an SFPP appointee, so they bring with you. This is not good for the country. That is set back there. So back to Iman.
And more say, and I will kind of agree with and small bit. I don't know more for Dr. Wuri too much yet. But it say in top 5 for developing Mama SALONE, even Akisoya, the mayor will interview, she too is doing an outstanding job for the city of Freetown. It say even Akisoya, Ben Kelfala, Dr. Moinina, David Senge, Jules De Jallo, and Dr. Alpha Wuri. They say now in top people, and then they will go reform SALONE where in gets in top 10, in top 5 people the way pick. I don't know for the last 2 them much yet, I don't know for the last 2 them much, but then first 3 then they agree with them so far because I don't see them. Also, I know say Dr. Alpha Wuri said they try for the hospital business, but I don't see much yet because but then why I don't show, I don't see the evidence.
Exactly.
I don't see the evidence. There's evidence for sure waiting and they do. So I all that first 3 days I will find other people put now the next 5, the next 2. I don't know yet you know, will come inside there. Then another one, Jibo to say, Madam Fadima, nothing wrong with our soil. Now that's the one say, it says so, the mistake. It with our soil in certain parts of Sierra Leone. Again, the problem is selective governance. Most agricultural activities are focused in the southeast, marginalizing the north. I have been listening to the agriculture minister. All I'm hearing from him is Toma bomb, Toma bomb. There are plenty productive lands in the north, places like Kotombi, Malama, whatever, China. Me not sabi inside there. Chinese. I not sabi inside there. Malamara, Chinese compounds, etc. Oh, okay, Chinese compounds, etc. What about them? Is that because they are situated in the north or da 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 da? But yeah, I mean, what do you think, Bodane? If you said that they select, because this one where this man talk of, where Dr. Senge waiting and call talk of, where David Senge talk of, he talk of agriculture and he talk of when they test the soil them. How what do they cause mutation of them plants them, where you put something, where you put your seed, I suppose for grow, because I'm not still long term. Where you see the thing that where they come on are grown. It a green so now so they fine for look, it fine for look. It fine for look. You they take the cucumber. I remember where we can go buy na choitra. Where they go buy every Saturday, where they go buy na that side, they get choitra supermarket. Then they get them people where they sell then lettuce when they bring them fresh from Leicester, Godrich, Gloucester. Where you charm and sweet, where you look plum, you look the plum, then chuk plum, you know, then plum them. First take the seed and they get juice way better. Now the thing and dry so. When they say first time, when you eat rope mango, the rope then I saw then the boku. So now, so sometimes all them things and they another deny Mr. Jibo what he hear from the minister. If not so then they do wrong. Because they therefore go now all parts of Sierra Leone for go try for waiting the soil, because every soil different for every climate, every side. You know, like sign a Kabbalah, they can get in cold weather. So sometimes certain things they not go there, but when they go on certain stuff, they go go test all the soil. Then they are pray to God they do that. Because I pray to God they do that. I pray to God they support farmers. I pray to God they subsidize for farmers when the time go reach. Because farmer then they get for feed we. Then they get for buying and they get for buy too. For eat good food. Because all them boku sick they now will get a free talk. First then acute illness they kill we. You get malaria, you get fever, you get yellow fever, you get jaundice. Then can't see and then I mean they kill people then first. Now you get chronic sick. Because what you do, all the food they pull in China. When they pull in other country, they don't bring a kind of dirty box. Nobody know they do inspection. They just say bring out they eat and so no more now you see people and they don't begin fats and free talk. The belly they don't begin big. They man them belly they don't begin big. Not so bad or not they try for put on a door. But at the waiting they call. You they begin see they waiting they call it because of the thing they what they eat. We know they eat healthy food there. I go to free talk, I see they open lunch or meat. Then cut their sausage, then put on, they don't cut. They all and so they put on a tray, then they can sell up. Some people just they buy a half lunch or meat, they will buy. But I saw the thing they black so, I saw the tan soup, but they went to them call. God knows how they don't pull, whose country they don't pull them. When you open the can self, you don't get red panna. Because beef for be red. Even if they don't preserve, I don't go black like I black so. And they want they would eat. They begin to them sick them, but with them boku sick. You know? So now that they would have left for now with today. I don't know Kutubu what you get for you know what you get for ad, but today we don't come to the end of the show. And I say thank you again to the Voice of Sierra Leone family. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you all for spreading the word. For say this na a platform where every Sierra Leonean voice matter. No matter your views, everybody they see things different in life because of your affiliation or your experience in life. You they see things different. But this platform and the platform we form for let we can say with you. If I able convince you for bring you come, if you able learn from me for waiting and call, let we understand one another and let we put the agenda, the goal, the mission is Sierra Leone. The mission is bigger than all of us. The mission is for the good of the whole Sierra Leone. How we for help with government for push Salongo before? How we for help for let with people they able get good quality life? How we went on there at the diaspora over 30 years we don't see on here? How we go able for go retire in a beautiful country where we go able for get convenience there where some of we don't left from where we teenager them and when we young we don't kind of then country here. So how for go day back in that situation then and then kind thing and some people can say, oh, which man they go, they know they complain. Yes, which man they go because you know thing they go. And I remember when we been do one program, we'll say you remember today. When concern number one, we be talk about where them pisco them they go. We feel say where which man they go sit down with people that are upline, then they go take we idea, then they go steal we idea, then they get diary every next, then they go write what's in the app in inside room. Now they like today black soap. Then they sell na big industry money making black soap, African black soap. Then get Ori, what they call shea butter, $1 billion industry. They don't go learn from people them. They don't go watch them granny. They what they be the rubber. We launch what they rubber ripa. We cry. They say na granny they smell like old people. But then they good for the skin, the real Ori where they make. What will they buy in Nigeria? Start with skin in Nigeria home and then they bring and come on Lagos. When they make out with the rub, with the makeup, then they pull and come on Ghana. But they wait man, then one day when they go sit down here we, then they go take all we idea, then come on they. When them part them, they take charcoal for clean and see they upline people. Then they take charcoal and grade the charcoal and make a now go to store. You go see charcoal toothpaste, you go see charcoal for clean your face, you go see, but we not be value. But the wait man take a care and go to lab, watch what you people and they do. It solve the problem. Then we they go pay now, but come money for buyer. Toothpaste, they say they clean your teeth, charcoal toothpaste, and they white your teeth. Then people they take salt and charcoal, they rub them. But that wait man when they go there, where is see they watch we. What will be the blow picking their nose? Will they put we mouth inside? We blow up, it come under the other nose. They get that suction where they make, then they put on so for the sucker come out. They watch we, they make money out of it. We self can make money out of we own. We self can do we own. We self can build we country back. We self, but it take a collective effort. So that left for today. I don't done. Next week, Sunday, we can get a guest. We go get Honorable Usman Timbo. Usman Timbo, now one of the APC member of parliament, then a young lawyer, a young dynamic lawyer. We I they hope for better salon. I they hope for as see in as much as maybe they will say a bias because I connect to family wise. But he's a very, very and I pray to God let God guide them. But next week Sunday we will get Usman Timbo now we studio we can ask questions. We will can ask the tough questions. We go can ask and we go can see what in our plan, what in our mission, what in how we feel and how we see the government they go. We will get her next week. So when I pass the word next week Sunday, it's gonna be 7 o'clock salon time. We're gonna be is it 2 o'clock with time or 3 o'clock? 7 is it anyway
yes, 3 o'clock with time.
Okay. 3 o'clock America time,
yes, Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. Then on a sort of any Sunday on a the wall on a follow on a set on a alarm on a set on a thing. We will get Usman Timbo, the Honorable Usman Timbo, where they be pulled come out because of technicality. We will ask all the big questions. So next week Sunday, Till then, we left una all na God, and by the grace of God, we will be here again. And remember, go be on beautiful, go be on you. I love you all. I say, if I shine today, don't jealous me, because today me own star eye up there in the shine. The cloud day in the past, the sky big every star day. So today me own the shine. Tomorrow cloud will pass over me, thing go dull. You go shine, go work on yourself, go be on beautiful, go make a difference. And remember, I love you all, and God is love. Till next time, next Saturday at 3 p.m., we're going to do a special interview with Honorable Usman Timbo. So former Honorable Usman Timbo. So till then, I say good night, and I love you all. God bless we leaders. God bless we country. God bless the people, and God bless we all. Good night. Kutubu. I pass on to you.
Well, we want to close tonight on the first of with the reassurance that when I talk to say, the SALONE and the diaspora, they really wake up and for policy they are nowhere. I don't mean in the pejorative context. I mean in the context of reality. I mean, hopefully, sometime we in our US go start. We only release a seminar for beginner people to understand the fact that foreign policy and domestic politics, they move together. You cannot separate it. There's no way the nation will be, because we live in an era when our multilateralism and bilateralism and all that thing. And we depend on each other and make together international organization. And also perhaps we talk about today, government will be paying serious attention to the fact that one of the requirements when you join an organization, you get an obligation. You get an obligation. And one such obligation, now you financial obligation. Because this now, like we say, now actually a black eye for country, for every day, and they identify, say, we know the people with use and all that, that's not good for the image of the country. We hope, say, the government will pick this up very shortly, and make sure say they're not putting at that. Because it's actually bad for now get removed from the Commonwealth, Parliamentary Association. We don't know that the next time they will put we, but the United Nations will pick them up very shortly, and so the EU will pick them up shortly, and all that. There are tremendous benefits to the organizations, and now we no more get forget ourselves. We get access together. I know that's the importance of our get the right people we represent today, and we hope that SALONE will try also let them be moved towards. Towards the idea of time for also set up a foreign service institute. So say we'll begin a compete at the international scene, and we'll produce with diplomats, change the curriculum that the place. But in any case, the discussions tonight are very educative, informative, and very useful. We thank viewers for providing the platform for love with that up. And like you say, by next week, we don't forget the politicians then for no time, no agreement. And like you said, this, and the only thing is, I mean, not send invitation to the foreign minister, don't pass over 3 or 4 months, even before the mayor takes the foreign minister, not come. So when we get things like this, ministers in the Dodge conference, interviews, and how will we know? How will we know? Because like all the times when we able to come up with the foreign minister, why is this happening? Waiting at the remedial steps the way they take for make sure they don't get them black eyes there. In order to but in any case, no hope for the better say as we go along, let's say we'll see the issues. So thank you very much for this. This was a very wonderful discussion tonight. We thank the station, the GMCO, and all of the colleagues and the viewers for their self-own contribution, the way they make, because they have a contribution and they make views, the collective effort they talk about. We all 90K viewers. So until then, you guys will get a very pleasant good night.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, Anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.
You can be my brother. You can be my friend. Have you been looking for a place to get quality education but don't know how or where? Canadian College of Modern Technology, situated at 1 Silicon Hills, Mile 91, opposite former Camp Charlie, is the right place for you. Canadian College of Modern Technology, an affiliate of Jala University, is a fully accredited college with a Tertiary Education Commission, TEC, and a National Commission for Technical, Vocational, and Other Academic Awards, NCTVA. We provide world-class tertiary education in computer science, business administration, mass communication, business information technology, Microsoft Server Administration, networking, database administration, building and construction, and other professional courses. Apart from its conducive environment, which makes it suitable for learning, Canadian College of Modern Technology is proud of its experienced local and international staffs. Come and experience a transformational learning environment, fully equipped with CCTV cameras, a world-class electronic library with the latest iMac computers for collaborative learning and research, and access to high-speed internet service throughout the campus. And guess what? Canadian College of Modern Technology is the first college in Sierra Leone to operate the first educational purpose-only television and radio station for its mass communication students. Come and be part of this historic experience. We have reserved a space for you. You want to know more? CCMC provides 24 hours electricity from a solar harvest power supply system with a backup generator. This highly secure campus also have a canteen, student hostels with clean pipe-borne water. Canadian College offers many more amenities for our students to help make learning a good experience. For more information, contact us on these numbers: 079-630-407 or 099-140-208. If you want to succeed, Canadian College will exceed your expectations. Canadian College of Modern Technology, a place where career begins.